After the age of 40, the financial burden is often heavier than ever. Raising children, paying off debts, and thinking about old age. This is the stage when many people have the highest income, but also the most prone to making mistakes. And financial mistakes after the age of 40 not only cost you money, but also take away your peace of mind, making you live in constant stress, even regretting it when you are old. In this video, I will share 10 common mistakes that many middle-aged people are making, and more importantly, how you can avoid repeating them. 1. Drink enough water every day. After the age of 40, our bodies gradually lose their ability to retain water. Skin becomes dry, hair becomes brittle, and eyes become tired faster. Few people know that water is not just a thirst quencher, but also a lubricant for all organs. Blood needs water to circulate, kidneys need water to filter toxins, and the brain needs water to maintain concentration. If you are 20 years old, lack of water may just be a feeling of thirst. But when you are 40 plus, lack of water can cause low blood pressure, dizziness, kidney stones, and even stroke. Many studies show that people who drink less than 1 liter of water per day have a 2 to 3 times higher risk of kidney stones than those who drink enough. Let's observe, people who maintain drinking 1.5 to 2 liters of water per day have more supple skin, fewer wrinkles, and are less tired. Water is the cheapest cosmetic and supplement you can use every day. 2. Get enough sleep. Sleep is the body's natural repair room. During sleep, the brain eliminates toxins, regenerates cells, and balances hormones. When you are under 30, a few nights of staying up late can still make up for it. But at the age of 40, just 2 to 3 nights of sleep deprivation can cause memory loss, dark circles under the eyes, and belly fat. Lack of sleep causes cortisol to increase, causing belly fat and high blood pressure. More dangerously, poor quality sleep is directly related to the risk of cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, and early memory loss. A study shows that people who sleep less than 6 hours per day in middle age have twice the risk of stroke compared to people who sleep 7 to 8 hours. Remember, sleeping early and getting enough sleep is not a luxury, but a long-term strategy to protect your brain and heart. 3. Light exercise every day. Many people over 40 think they don't have time to exercise. But in fact, not exercising means accepting muscle atrophy, an average decrease of 1% per year after age 40. When muscles weaken, bones also quickly become thin, leading to the risk of falling and breaking bones. You don't need to go to the gym hard. Just walk briskly for 30 minutes, climb stairs instead of the elevator, do yoga or cycle. Studies show that people who maintain light exercise every day reduce the risk of stroke by 27%, reduce stress and have a stronger immune system. Compare this, at age 20, you can sit all day and still be healthy. But at age 40, if you are lazy to exercise, just bending down to pick up something can cause back pain and spinal degeneration. Investing in 30 minutes of exercise every day is a way to reduce future medical costs. 4. Eat lots of green vegetables and fiber. In middle age, the digestive system begins to weaken. Eating less vegetables will easily lead to constipation, high blood fat, diabetes. Fiber in vegetables helps clean the intestines, reduce the absorption of bad cholesterol, and nourish beneficial intestinal bacteria. People who eat 400 g of vegetables a day reduce the risk of heart disease by 30% compared to the group that eats less vegetables. Green vegetables also contain many antioxidants that help fight skin aging and prevent cancer. Compared to the age of 20, when the body is still strong, the age of 40 cannot endure a diet full of fast food and grease. Vegetables are not just for filling up, but are natural medicine to prevent disease. 5. Control sugar and sweets. Sugar is a sweet killer. At the age of 20, eating sweets only makes you gain a few kilos. But after 40, the ability to process sugar decreases, causing excess sugar to turn into belly fat, increasing the risk of diabetes and cardiovascular disease. People who drink 1 can of soft drink a day have an 18% higher risk of obesity and a 26% higher risk of type 2 diabetes. In addition, sugar also destroys collagen, making the skin wrinkle faster. To be healthy, reduce candy and soft drinks, replace them with low-sugar fruits such as grapefruit, apples, pears. Sugar is sweet to the mouth but bitter to the health. 6. Regular health checkups. One of the biggest mistakes of middle age is only going to the doctor when you see a disease. In fact, many dangerous diseases have no symptoms in the early stages: high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, cancer. For example, high blood pressure is often called a silent killer because the patient does not see anything unusual. It is only detected when measuring blood pressure or having a regular checkup. People who detect it early have a much higher chance of successful treatment than those who detect it late. Regular health checkups are not a waste, but the cheapest investment to save tens, even hundreds of millions later. 7. Maintain a stable weight. After 40, metabolism slows down. Just eating a little more will make you gain weight easily. Belly fat is a disease warehouse, increasing the risk of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, osteoarthritis. Comparison: gaining 5 kilograms at the age of 20 is just a matter of appearance. But gaining 5 kilograms after the age of 40 equals the burden on the heart, joints, and the risk of chronic diseases doubles. People with BMI greater than 27 have a risk of diabetes twice as high as those with normal BMI. Don't consider maintaining weight just for beauty. It is a way to protect your longevity and your wallet. 8. Stay optimistic. Stress after 40 not only makes you tired but also directly damages your health. Prolonged high cortisol increases blood pressure, reduces immunity, and promotes aging. Pessimists are at higher risk of depression, insomnia, and stroke. On the contrary, a positive attitude helps the body secrete endorphins, happy hormones, reduce pain, and increase immunity. Harvard research shows that optimists live 7 to 10 years longer on average. Try to change. With the same work pressure, people with a positive attitude often have better cardiovascular health and fewer illnesses. Optimism is a free but extremely effective medicine. 9. Social connection. The older we get, the narrower our relationships become. But loneliness is more dangerous than many people think. WHO warns that prolonged loneliness increases the risk of death as much as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. People with close-knit families and friends who meet regularly are less likely to suffer from depression, Alzheimer's, and live 5 to 7 years longer than those who are single. A coffee date with friends, a meal with family is sometimes better for the heart than a tonic. Social connection is not a luxury, but a survival need. 10. Maintain personal hobbies. Many people after 40 give up all their hobbies to take care of family and work. But when they give up their hobbies, the brain loses excitement and ages faster. Studies show that people who maintain hobbies such as reading, playing music, drawing, and gardening have a 30% lower risk of Alzheimer's. Hobbies keep the brain flexible, relieve stress, and make people happier. Spend at least 30 to 60 minutes a day doing what you love. It's not a waste, but a way to recharge your spirit and mind. End. 40 is an important milestone. Every habit you maintain today will determine who you will be 20 years from now, a healthy, clear-headed person or a patient attached to the hospital. Start with a small habit, persevere every day. Health is the most precious gift, not only for you, but for your whole family.